Hi everyone, welcome back for another tutorial. In this tutorial I want to show you how to add some detail to the statue. I'm doing a 365-day project, so every day I'm taking a photo, and February it's all about statues, and I've been asked how I achieve that look that actually brings lots of detail to my statues. So I'm here in Camera Raw, and everything I'm going to do here in Camera Raw you can do it in Lightroom as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is change the white balance to shade because I like warm colors. I'm going just to add a bit of contrast, and shadows it's fine as it is. Actually, let's bring a bit more. Bring down the highlights all the way down so I get a bit detail in here, and I would be happy with this as it is now. So now to add some detail into the statue, I could use just adjustment brush and select opening shadows and give lots of clarity and just paint over the areas I want to bring detail. And as you can see, it's really cool. However, I would have to zoom in very closely, small brush, and it would take me a very long time. So instead of that, I'm going to show you another way that you can do this. So let's open this in Photoshop, but I want to open as a smart object. So right here where it says open image, I'm going to hold shift and change this to open object, and I'll click, and now I'll have a layer with my image converted to smart object. So I can go back into Camera Raw and do more adjustments. So here we are. I could duplicate this layer using Ctrl J or Command J, but in this case if I would change anything in one layer it would affect the other one because I'm going to create a duplicate. So right click, new smart object via copy. I can just double click on the icon right here on the thumbnail, and I'm back in Camera Raw. And now I can just focus on the statue, forget everything else. So I'm going all the way up with the clarity. I can open a bit more the shadows, add a bit more contrast, something like so. I can even warm up a bit more this statue, vibrance touch, and as you can see it's quite a big difference from this to this, but as you may see in here it's still too vibrant. That's why I had to have in two separate layers. So I'm going to click OK, and now I'm going to have two different versions of the same raw file. As you can see, this one and this one, this one and this one. So now what I can do, I'm going to select the top layer. I'm going just to grab my quick selection tool right here on my toolbar, and I'm just going to paint like so, just dragging like this. And it's a brilliant tool, and the name says quick selection, and it's true, it's very quick to create a nice selection like this, and just this area as well. And I'm going to get the bottom as well like so, and a bit more missing like this, and there we go. I have a nice selection, but I can see this went a bit over. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold Alt and just take that part away, and I can see a bit more needs in here, just touch in here, and it's a quite cool selection. And as you can see, it's much quicker than working in Camera Raw to do this with adjustment brush. So all I have to do now is apply a layer mask, and as you can see straight away the result. Just we've got the background from the normal layer, and we've got the detail from the other one. I could probably change a bit more this statue right here because I can see a bit that needs a bit of color. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a photo filter, adjustment photo filter, add a bit more, something like so, and it looks quite cool. And now I have two options. I can either copy this layer mask to this one here, or holding Alt I can just change and create a clipping mask, and between these two layers you can see that changes my cursor of the mouse to this icon right here. So if you don't remember pressing the Alt, you can just click here, and as you can see it only affected now the statue. So let's say I wanted to desaturate a bit more on the background. I've got already a layer mask, so I'm going just to command click or control click on the icon of the layer mask, and I've got the statue selected. So I want to invert the selection, going into select, inverse, and now I can just come here and new adjustment layer, here in saturation I can desaturate a bit background like so. I can make it brighter if I want it, darker if I want it, and something like this, before and after. And as you can see, only a few minutes, and there you go, you have nice cool detail. If you want to add even more detail to the image, just go to duplicate another layer, go back to camera raw, add some clarity, because it's the easiest and quickest way to do it without using a plugin. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.